It is skinny time on this Friday, and we start with the first look at an upcoming movie about a young Barack and Michelle Obama. The film, it's called Southside With You, and the trailer is now out.
It's set in Chicago on a hot summer day in the summer of 1989. We see the future First Lady preparing to get together with a summer associate from Harvard Law. She insists it's nothing serious.
Shouldn't we be getting to the meeting?
We have some time. I thought we'd swing by the art center, see some paintings, maybe grab a bite to eat.
This is not a date. How's it gonna look if I start dating the first cute black guy who walks through the firm's doors? It would be tacky.
You think I'm cute?
I didn't say that. Did you come to Chicago?
Well, things seem to go pretty well from there, and of course, we all know how it all worked out. Southside With You premiered at this year's Sundance Film Festival. It is going to be in theaters on August 19th.
Wait, how does it end?
I'm not quite
Did they
sure.
get together,
I don't know. They might have had a couple of kids or so.
I guess they don't want to spoil it.
Yeah.
Next up, Serena Williams in kind of a photoshopping controversy right now.
Yeah, so the tennis superstar is included in People magazine's Most Beautiful People issue. And take a look. On the left is a photo from the magazine in which Williams' waist appears digitally slimmed down, and on the right is her naturally.
Now, here's the thing. The first picture that went up was the slimmed down version on Instagram. Serena then later replaced it with the version showing her real waist intact after her fans complained about the original. They were much more pleased with the real thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks kind of disproportional. It doesn't even just look like a slimmed down waist.
I think Sir Mix-a-Lot would have liked the one on the right.
Yeah, I would say so. Yeah, it almost looked like two different pictures, right?
It really does. She doesn't want to be cheated out of her curves.
Serena, we like you just the way you are.
Yeah. Serena with all those curves and me without no breaks, as Drake would say.
You're
To quote
just
Drake.
poetry. I mean, it's just beautiful.
It's like Tolstoy. Now to something of a programming note. Sunday nights this summer will feature a 3-hour game show block right here on ABC. And what's this? It's going to be called ABC's Sunday Fun and Games.
And we are happy to report that Alec Baldwin will be hosting a revival of the star-studded 1970s comedy panel show, Match Game. Baldwin has signed on for 10 episodes, which will start airing on June 26th.
Okay, so this game was, the music you're listening is from Match Game, and it was incredibly popular in its heyday. With outfits like that, why not? Games consist of contestants trying to guess how a panel of celebrities will answer fill-in-the-blank questions.
It's like the Newlywed Game, only with people you're not married to, but maybe want to be married to?
Maybe. Is that Carol Burnett, by the way, in that clip there?
I don't know, but I think I saw Tony Danza.
Okay, all right. By the way, the original host was Gene Rayburn back in 1962.
All right, Alec Baldwin.
Nice. The new Gene Rayburn.
Moving on, we will blame our overnight hours for the fact that everyone here on the show missed Take Your Daughters and Sons to Work Day. Mm-hmm. But one guy did not miss it. That was Jimmy Kimmel.
Yeah, okay, so the ABC late night host tweeting out this adorable picture yesterday afternoon. That's Kimmel's young daughter, Jane, at his desk. Kimmel in the guest seat, of course, saying, "I've been replaced."
Aww.
Jane, by the way, turns 2 in July. She looks so big.
I think they might consider Jane for a permanent role. She looks very comfortable in that chair.
Yeah, you could have brought your rabbit, Frank.
I should brought Frank in? Does that count?
Yeah.
Take your son or daughter or pet
Take your
rabbit
pet
to work?
rodent
Okay?
to work.
Did you just call Frank a rodent?
Is Frank not a rodent?
Frank doesn't like that term. He takes offense.
He takes
to that.
offense by that.
He's very sensitive.
Very good.
And finally, a question. What were you doing 5 years ago today? Chances are at some point you were watching the royal wedding.
Oh, yes. It was 5 years ago that Duchess Kate got some help from her sister Pippa, who was wearing that dress. You know, that dress. They were married in London's Westminster Abbey before a star-studded crowd and a worldwide TV audience.
Today, William and Kate are the parents of Prince George and Princess Charlotte. Sources say they're celebrating their anniversary with a low-key, private celebration. They're just back from a long trip to India and Bhutan.
They try to keep their nuptials secret.
How'd that work out?
Not quite.
Not very well.
A couple
I wonder
billion
what a
people.
low-key anniversary is for the royal family.
A few 100,000 people just kind of watching.
Is that all?
Yeah, that's it.
Burgers, barbecue?